Do you find yourself comparing yourself against others? So let's say you want to write a book, or you want to start a blog or start a business, but then you look out into the world and you see all these people doing what you want to do, and they're doing it better, they're younger, they have better connections, and you just feel like you have nothing to offer and you could never measure up to them. And that's what happened to me before I started, and it took me several years before I started taking action. So I saw these big bloggers who were already covering a topic that I wanted to cover, which was personal development at the time. Now, after a while, I realized that it didn't really matter what anyone else was doing. What mattered was that I felt drawn to do what I wanted to do, which was to simply start a blog, and that's what my first step basically looked like. Because it doesn't matter what anyone does, because when you share your perspective on the world, your worldview, and when you share your story, then there are people that will be attracted to you, and you will be able to share something that no one else can share. So all of the people that I looked at in the beginning and I felt like I didn't have anything to share, today I look back, or I look at where I'm now, and I realize that I do have something to share. And just because you have a thought that says that you don't have anything to share and you might as well stop now, that doesn't make it true. So you have to realize that the thoughts you have, you feel your thoughts. You don't feel the world. So if you feel like you're not good enough, that's because you have a thought that you're not good enough. So what I did to help me get past this is simply to challenge my thoughts and my assumptions. So I assumed that I didn't have anything to share. So I thought, okay, well, let's challenge that thought and let's start putting stuff out there. And that's exactly what I did. I started writing. I started telling people about my writing, my blog. I started promoting my work, even though I felt extremely uncomfortable. And people wanted to learn more. And it may not always happen right away. So before I started my blog, I had several years of trying things and failing. So let things take the time they take. And realize that your mind may always freak out when you're doing something new. And the key is to follow your body, because your body knows where to go. And if you feel drawn to do something, then start with that and do that. And realize that your mind, you may have thoughts and fears come up, and that's fine. Just focus on tiny steps in the present moment. Now, even scientists are discovering that there's something going on in our hearts and in our guts. So they're realizing that, I'm not sure if it was neural activity, some kind of activity is going on there, because there's intelligence in your gut, in your heart, and in your body. So listen to that intelligence and take small steps. You may not feel like you're good enough, but that doesn't make it true. I'm living proof of the fact that you can do what you love, no matter what you think, and even if you think that you don't have anything to offer, because you just put yourself out there, you start small, and you see what happens. You look for evidence, you look for feedback, instead of listening to the assumptions of your mind. So I hope this has been helpful, and if you like this video, remember to click like, remember to subscribe, and if you want more from me, come visit me at wakeupcloud.com. I'll see you in another video.